Well, I'm back out here at my market garden, and this whole section was Chinese radish, and I can count them. I've got 4 that have come up. I mean, I could wait a few more days. Normally they would come up at the same time. So I'm thinking that's pretty poor germination. Now perhaps I was in a haste, I didn't plant the seeds properly. It's a big area, I did it quickly. That might be a factor. Or this area is just too hot and sunny all day. Although one piece of good news, all my cucumbers have come up. So they're all cucumbers popping up to come onto this trellis. Now, how do you know that an area of your garden is too hot or sunny for your seeds or seedlings to germinate and grow? Like, for example, this area, I'm thinking it could be too hot. You need to ask yourself one question. Imagine you had to sit here all day or lay down in the sun all day, and you think, am I going to get hot? Am I going to start to sweat? Do I want to drink? Am I going to get sick of it and walk away back to the house? If the answer to any of those questions is yes, then yes, your area of garden is too hot for your seeds or seedlings. There's 2 things you've got to do. Either you have to water quite a few times on a regular basis throughout the day. Now, how many times do you water? Seeds and seedlings, and basically any vegetables, should not dry out. Especially seeds and small seedlings. They can't dry out. They need to stay wet and moist to keep germinating, keep growing. So how many times you water? It could be 5, 6, 10 or more times a day if it's very hot and very sunny, to make sure the seeds and seedlings don't dry out. They need to keep growing and so forth. Now, your seedlings and seeds can't walk away to shade. That's what you want to do. Now, scale yourself down until you're that big, and you're not a big bag of 50 or 100 litres of water. You're that small. So you can see how hot and dehydrated you're going to get. A seed or a small seedling might just have a few drops of water. You've got litres of water in you to start sweating. So if the answer to those questions is yes, then you've got a problem. You either need to water on a regular basis and or provide shade cloth, some sort of shade. Now, especially if you have to go to work all day, that's a problem. You need shade. If you go away for the day, and any gardener will know what I'm talking about. You worry about your garden if you're away, especially when it's really hot and you can't water. Trees, it depends. You still want some sun. Don't forget, plants do need sun. But sun all day, especially when it's hot in summertime, back in Sydney even. I come from Sydney, Australia, and I'm in Thailand now. That can be a problem. So some shade from some trees might be good. But, you know, it's a balance, because you do need sun. I've got to see and think the next couple of days. I need to really see whether I need to put shade cloth here. You can see my cucumbers came up nice. Who knows? What I might do is give this one more chance. I might replant Chinese radish in the same spot or next to where I planted previously. Give it a few more days and see whether they'll come up. But that's one situation I need to monitor very carefully, just how hot and sunny this area gets. Or I've got to come here and water more often. I must admit, when I planted the Chinese radish, I only came out here 2 or 3 times to water, so that could be a factor as well. Anyway, I hope you found that tip interesting, and I'll see you next time.